Hey guys! So welcome back to another Pixel Biology community update vlog, and this is going to be a little bit of a doozy because I have some big news for you guys. 3 items of very big news, actually. One of which should be very predictable for those of you who have been following along with all of our vlogs or any of our episodes or even listening in on the hints I've been dropping for well over a year now. Chips and I are leaving for Taiwan in 2 days. That's happening in 2 days. I'm not ready. I mean, I am ready. Practically, I'm such an organized over-lister. I make to-do list for my to-do list that I have everything hopefully where it should be, and we're good to go. I have my passport, I've got myself, I've got Darling, and he translates everything. I've got my laptop. Oh gosh, and now I have to think about my list again. But point being, we should be good to go, except for the fact that I wasn't able to get as many videos done for the channel as I thought I would, meaning almost no videos. There's a couple really cool things coming up, and I'm about to try to film a really fun little office tour because I want to show you guys my office, and I think it's really awesome because this space has been created by you guys as well. The art behind me, the gifts behind me, the books behind me, all of that was inspired by you guys or given to me by you guys, and I want to be able to show that off to you, and then I'll have a vlog for when I am missing home to be able to look at my beautiful green palace of awesomeness. It's called my greenhouse. Everyone refers to it in my family as my greenhouse for a reason, because it's also full of plants. And I'm gonna miss it. So I thought, hey, I'll film an office tour for you guys. So that'll be coming up to enjoy. I'm about to try to open up some more of the snail mail so we can get through the very last bit of the snail mail. And we're even going to be jumping back into the meadow with Stacy later this week. So we are returning to the meadow. There's some very big events happening in the meadow. I think you guys will very much enjoy that. I know Stacy and I had a fantastic time being able to collaborate on that project again. And I hopefully will be able to maybe squeak out a little niche or two, but it's going to be a little bit light on the videos over the next week. I say about a week because we leave for Taiwan in 2 days, and then I have to adjust to a time schedule that flips exactly 12 hours from what I'm currently at. It's currently almost 9 p.m. here Eastern Standard Time, which means it's about 9 a.m. over in Taiwan, which is about an hour after I usually wake up. So I'm going to need to adjust to being in a foreign country for the first time, being in a foreign country where the languages spoken are not my own, and I do not speak the languages spoken there. Chips thankfully is fluent in Chinese. That's why we're going, so he can go and continue to be fluent in Chinese at this very affluent, hard to get into program that I didn't realize only accepts 4 students a year. Whew. Sometimes he's a little bit more talented at his mystery work than I realize until he just drops that bombshell. So I'm pretty like, woo, stars in my eyes right now. But he speaks fluent Chinese, so we should be just fine there. And I'm really looking forward to sharing the adventures with you guys over on the vlog channel. My goal is to do daily vlogs while I'm in Taiwan, and I will be able to show you guys all of my mishaps. I'll be able to show you guys my discoveries of new experiences. It's going to be amazing. There's so much vegan food in Taiwan. That is going to be awesome. I plan on going to a grocery store that they have there called iVegan, where everything in the entire store is vegan, and I won't be able to read any of it. I might recognize some of the characters because of learning Japanese, but I won't know what they mean in Chinese, and they can often mean very different things or the same thing, so it could be hit or miss. But I want to go and get a whole bunch of snacks that I think look yummy, but I have no idea what they are, and eat them on camera or even on stream with you guys. I think that'd be really fun. I do want to be doing some more live streams when we're there, both just kind of relaxed hangout live streams where you guys can ask me questions about what it's like being in a foreign country, what it's like being in Taiwan, what it's like being in our adorable little apartment that's going to have its own beautiful garden patio, which A+ to Chips for finding that for me. He looked out for green spaces specifically. So I really want to do some of those streams, and of course streams of our games as well. I've got a lot of plans for being able to do niche streams, especially if niche updates again this summer, and there's a lot of plans of being able to stream things like Sims, zoo crafting, all of those things. I think because I will kind of be tethered a little bit to our apartment because I don't want to get lost in a foreign city where I don't know how to get myself myself back, we'll probably be doing a lot of streaming and just hanging out that way this summer. Plus it's going to be like 110 degrees Fahrenheit outside on a good day, or rainy season. We kind of have either or extremes this summer, so I may be in the apartment a lot. So yeah, I do plan on hanging out with you guys, daily vlogs. We're gonna have a huge summer. And I just remembered something very important that I need to tell you guys because it just occurred to me. Tomorrow we are shipping off the very last of the posters. And speaking of the last of the posters, there are only less than 10 of these left. So if you would like the limited edition signed Seri poster that has been created for you, I have written on it, I have touched it, I guess I could like gently kiss this one. It has been created for you guys and I am so excited, and we only have I think less than 10 left now, and tonight is going to be the last night to be able to put in an order. About midnight tonight I'm going to have to cut it off because we're going to be shipping them out in the morning, first thing in the morning, the very last batch. So if you're interested in getting one of them, then definitely check out the Etsy shop link down below. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so excited. Every time that Chips and I have been putting these carefully into their poster tubes, I've just been thinking about, oh, it's gonna go out and make somebody really happy. And we've had so many people from all over the world. You guys, do you have any idea how big our pixel biology community is? It's gigantic. We've got so many people from Ireland. We have people from Hong Kong. We've got a lot of people from Australia. Tons of people in the UK, Sweden. Oh my goodness, it's been so exciting. That's Chips's favorite thing. He has actually been helping me to gently place each and every poster into the tube. He actually took that over because apparently he likes mailing stuff, and put the label on oh so carefully. So he has been helping me. So the mysterious Chips has indeed helped to handle every single poster we've been sending out. We've got less than 10 left, so if you're interested, I'm pretty sure like late tonight, depending on when I need to go to bed, I'm just going to have to remove the listing, and that'll be that. Then we'll be done. Then they'll be gone, and like I said, you'll have to track me down at a random zoo with one that doesn't have a signature to get it. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. Oh my gosh, I'm so flustered just thinking about it. It's gonna be amazing, guys. We've got a lot of fun things coming up. And speaking of those fun things, so what are we doing this summer? I mentioned earlier in the video the somewhat depressing news that there probably won't be any videos for the next week. I'm going to give myself roughly a week, maybe a little more, maybe a little less to adjust, and then we're going to be launching into our two big, huge, amazing summer events. But we have a fun little challenge, fun little experiment to actually run with you guys. Until then, look down in the video description. There is a link to a random video generator that covers all 5,100 videos. 5,100 videos that we have in our archive. That's a lot of videos. That's a ton of videos. I have created thousands of videos. There's a lot to pick from, and very, very, very often lately I have been seeing series suggested that we have entire like 300 episode arcs of. I have seen people asking if I have ever played WolfQuest, if I have ever played Sims at all, any kind of Sims. My channel name is Seri Sims, so I feel like we're having a little bit of a miscommunication between YouTube notifications and what you guys know is available for you to adventure into on our channel. So I'm gonna try this fun little, what should I call it? I guess it's kind of like a challenge. So I challenge you guys to click on that random video link and leave a comment letting me know what video popped up. And if you want to, you can tell me like what you thought of it. You can tell me if you really loved that series, if you saw that series, if you even knew that we had that series. And I am going to pick one of your comments randomly next week when we get back into everything to create a character of your choice in an active series. If your comment is picked, I will message you, or you can just leave in your comment what kind of character you would like. You can pick Warrior Cats characters, you can ask for a sim, you could ask for an NPC inside of our zoo crafting world. However, the requirements there are that they're going to be like secondary characters. I cannot make like the next clan leader of Moss Clan or things like that. This will just be a fun bonus character to be able to mix into our series, and it can even be something like a niche name. It's just an opportunity to learn a little bit of something like of our community, how many people are familiar with those videos that pop up in the random generator, but also give you guys another opportunity to leave your contribution in our current active series. You cannot ask for characters, by the way, that are in series that we are not running. Maybe you'll find something new to be able to enjoy, and then if you are feeling like you really want to watch something, you just don't know what, nothing really seems to be popping up in the sub feed, then don't forget that link is always there for you. You can bookmark it and you can refresh it anytime, and you can see something among 5,100 videos that hopefully will give you something to enjoy, or maybe even introduce you to an entirely new section of our community you didn't even know existed. So I just hope that helps you. So enough of that rambling. Last thing I'm going to talk about before I scuttle off to try to do a really fun little office tour to show you guys later in the week is actually just the reminder of what we are going to be doing this summer. This summer, because I've seen it like asked a lot, so if you see anyone ask this question inside of our comments, you can tell them we are going to be playing Wolf Quest. So that's the first thing I'm going to be covering. Our summer events this summer are going to include 2 seasonal events, one of which is the annual Summer of the Wolves, which will be known as Sunrise of the Wolves this year. And I am very excited about that. We're actually going to be playing off of the family tree, but starting with someone who has forgotten her ancestral legacy. And I think you guys are really going to like her. We're going to be working in with more or less a whole new Wolf Quest family tree, so it seems. And we're going to be building up an entire new litter. So we're going to have our summer litter, and we're going to follow their stories along. And you guys, as usual, are going to help me determine what happens to this family through all sorts of polling and voting. And we're going to be using just a few random generators to spice things up. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know if the Wolf Quest update will come this summer. If it does, we're going to be able to raise our pups, and that would be amazing. But the other big event that may appeal to the larger audience, because it's a huge selection, is the main star of the show for summer. Summer in Space, which I am so excited about. We are going to be tackling so many games that have been requested for so long, and they just blended together in this beautiful space theme. We're going to be doing Subnautica, which is something a lot of you guys have been really looking forward to me playing, even though everyone tells me just expect to die a lot first, Seri, and then you'll enjoy it. So Subnautica is on the list. The Slime Rancher is about to update with plant slimes and mosaic slimes that look like beautiful shiny crystals. Like, not crystal slimes, like a geo gemstone diamond slime. They're amazingly gorgeous, and there's whirligig slimes that spit out little tornadoes. So I'm really excited. I have no idea when the Slime Rancher update will land, but we will be playing and continuing on with all of the other things from the ZE update. It's been so busy and so much fun with Slime Rancher. So we'll be doing Slime Rancher. We're going to be trying out Starbound, which I have been looking at even before it released, and I just have not been able to make space for it until now. We are going to be returning to No Man's Sky, which I know a lot of you guys actually really loved. I hear the updates just added so much to the game, and just enjoying the relaxing exploration and surprises that appear in No Man's Sky. We are also going to be playing a little bit, and then Spore. That was the one. I almost forgot it, but I remembered at the last moment. So we are going to be playing with Spore again. We have done 2 Let's Plays of Spore. Again, something that you might see come up in that random generator that many people don't seem to know that we have done before. But we have over 100 something, almost 200 episodes of Spore. We've enjoyed it. We've really enjoyed it. We made a space cattery. We had strawberry space cats. I don't know about you guys, but we had some really awesome strawberry space cats in our Spore Let's Play. And we are going to be playing a 3rd Let's Play of Spore, this time with an omnivore. I'm thinking birds. I'm thinking flying. Flap, flap. Because I'm going to be missing my birdos. So we will be making an omnivore in Spore. We will be enjoying No Man's Sky, Subnautica, let's see, Starbound, Slime Rancher, and finally, Galactic Spots. 101 Dalmatians, a side quest story, Galactic Spots, where we will return to our 101 Dalmatians challenge in Sims 3, but with a twist, because instead of being on the family farm, we are actually going to follow the story of Lyra in Lunar Lakes, which is a map I've never played. I should say neighborhood, because it's Sims, but that is a neighborhood I have never played in Sims 3 before, and it has some really interesting features. So we're going to be following up on little Lyra, who was re-abducted, I suppose, by her alien space mother and taken away from the family farm. And we're gonna see where her story goes, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to get our paws on one of those Galaxy Dalmatians that we bred last time. So that's gonna be really fun, and we're just gonna see her story develop, and we're gonna try out all sorts of things with the space theme and the Into the Future theme in Sims 3 that I've never touched before. So that's gonna be really fun. Though speaking of new Sims stuff, we will also be dabbling in Sims 4. I love Sims 4. Our Heart series are really going to be making a comeback. Don't worry, I know this sounds like a lot, but I have pruned the schedule for June like a perfected bonsai. It is my perfected bonsai schedule, and it is hopefully manageable. I just need to get to Taiwan first. That's the not so manageable point of the game right now. But once we get to Taiwan, all of this will be manageable, and I'll be able to bring back some of my Heart series, the ones that really energize me, fulfill me. Even if they're not very popular, they mean so much to me, and our tight little knit communities that we have around those series mean so much to me too. And that will be Sims 4. With the Parenthood game pack coming out, how could I resist? That is like made for the Green family. We are going to be diving back into the Green family legacy. Oh my gosh, can you imagine how amazing that would be for Devin and Pine and their kids? This is going to be fantastic. We have a teenager, a child, and a toddler in that family. Perfect. We're hopefully going to have sibling rivalries and the toddlers drawing on the walls and throwing paint on the floor and diaries being read and all sorts of new parenting skills being accomplished, not to mention those adorable school projects. Oh my goodness. We're going to have a lot of fun. So we're definitely going to be moving into Sims 4 as well, especially trying out that Parenthood pack and enjoying the Green family with an entirely new legacy. And well, not new legacy, but a new chapter in their legacy. And Story of Seasons, Trio of Towns, which is definitely another one of my Heart series. And don't worry, we still have Niche, we still have Zoo Crafting, and of course Warrior Cats coming up too. There's some other space themed games that may make occasional appearances, or they may appear for 1 month and then we'll roll into another one the next month, or if they're super popular, they might stick around forever. Who knows? They include Birthdays at the Beginning, let's see, Oxygen not included, and there's a few others that I'm kind of, you know, side-eyeing and thinking that they may be interesting games for us to try out, but I'm not entirely sure. So if you have some space-related games to suggest, then please, please, please leave them in the comments, and I will be more than happy to look them over once we get settled in Taiwan and I have some time to look at maybe slipping a bonus episode in here and there, or we may choose that game as something to try out while we're streaming. That might be really fun. We're gonna have fantastic internet when we are in Taiwan. We specifically picked the apartment for those two things, plants and internet, and also proximity to delicious vegan food. So we scored a really awesome spot. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so fun. But yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we covered everything. That was a lot. I had a to-do list for my to-do list on what to tell you guys about this because I'm so frazzled with the upcoming trip, but there we go. I'm so sorry about the videos. It's just going to be, I have 5,100 other videos. There's the random generator like video link. I really hope you guys will find something to enjoy, and I just really sincerely need to take the next week to adjust to this huge transition. I didn't know it would need quite so much time, and I forgot I have a habit of completely just going blank in the mind 2 days before we travel anywhere. I'll remember those things next time because next year we are going to Tokyo and be better prepared, but you can only live and let learn, I suppose, or learn and let live. Oh gosh, that's how frazzled I am. I'm doing metaphors again. Mixing up my metaphors. But alright, I'm gonna let you guys go. Remember, there's less than 10 posters left. I think there's like 4 actually left, so I need to carefully count them again. I have them boxed up super carefully so that they're nice and clean and safe. And Chips and I are going to be sending the last of them away in the morning. So if you have been kind of on the fence about getting one or you didn't know they were there, yeah, limited edition, unless you find me in a zoo, never signing those ones again. Oh gosh, and now there's more things I have to do, and I'm going to go, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.